Here we go, guys. Buckle up. It's time. AR-15 guy here. So, in the great words of President Obama himself, or should I say one of his advisors, never let a good tragedy go to waste. Yep, directly from the Obama administration itself. So, all you liberals out there who voted for Obama and told me over and over again, and everybody else, that he was a pro-gun president, well, just see how pro-gun he is. Never let a good tragedy go to waste. Doesn't matter if statistics prove wrong. Doesn't matter that they aren't reporting, or a lot of places aren't reporting, that the Clackamas Town Center shooting was stopped by a concealed carry member who pointed his gun, made himself a target, and the shooter, or should I say killer, realized, oh crap, somebody else has got a gun in here, and killed himself. Next shot that was taken, he killed himself. The concealed carry permit holder, you know, there's a lot of debate whether he should have pulled the trigger, shouldn't have pulled the trigger. I don't really care. I know that if he had pulled the trigger and he had missed and he'd killed somebody behind it, the killer, he would now be heading to jail as well. So, you know what? Unfortunately, we've created a climate that even heroes can't be heroes. So, I'm telling you all right now, you better just sit down, buckle up, and be ready. Because it's going to be a whole different world in just a few weeks. So, and while I'm at it, you know, I want to make a public declaration. I have sold my AR-15 to a guy named, I think his name is Marco Polo, in Redmond, Oregon. I just wanted that on file, so that way if they try and come, you know, I've got video evidence that says that I sold it. So, anyway, so as of tonight's lovely speech, I'm not saying it was a bad speech. I'm just saying that it left a lot for interpretation. And he even said in his bid for election that he was for a ban on assault weapons. Of course, he is much like much of the other retarded politicians out there that have no clue what an assault weapon is, but hey, they'll define it for us, because that's what our government's best to do. They know better, even though they know nothing, than what we know for ourselves. So, it's no longer the person's fault. It is an inanimate object, and as long as we continue to blame that inanimate object, whether it's McDonald's for making people fat, or whether it's a gun for killing people, it's going to keep happening. You know why it didn't happen 20, 30, 40 years ago? Because if my kid, or I, 20 years ago, did something stupid, I got a whooping. Good old-fashioned belt spanking. And if you think that that's not okay and we have to touchy-feely, you're a killer. You're creating a killer. So, wise up, people. This lovey-dovey, nobody's at fault, it's situational, blah 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 bullcrap is exactly that. Until we are willing to look ourselves in the mirror and take responsibility for our own actions, and expect our children to take responsibility for their actions, and expect our politicians to take responsibility for their actions, nothing's changing. This is the way it's going to be. So, that's my feeling on this. On the good news, went out and got me a generator for my prepping. So, I've been meaning to get one for a long time. And I live in Oregon, and we're having some huge winds, so I thought today would be a great time to go ahead and take care of that. So I got me a new Briggs & Stratton 3500 running watt generator to run my refrigerator, freezer, television, heater, whatever the case may be. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, I think in 2-3 weeks I'm going to be making some much different videos. So I could be wrong, I pray that I'm wrong, but I don't think so. So have a good night guys, I'm out.